we have talked till time for us to get updates concerning the coronavirus this morning. I know there are some people out there, each time they'll still know, they'll be like, you get don't come again. You can't tell you how many people don't die. How many people are alive?
Non, mais
but then it's for your good.
Oui, il faut dire que ça te montre bien. Ladonette, bonjour déjà.
Good morning, Siri.
Alors, il faut dire que même si on compte, au Cameroun, pour l'instant, on compte beaucoup plus des cas et des guéris, moins de décès. Ça, il faut dire.
We were talking
les
about
décès
that
se
this
comptent
morning.
par milliers. On a parlé d'un pic de près de 1400 et poussières du côté des États-Unis il y a cela quelques jours. Et pourtant, ici, on parle encore de cas et de guéris. Cela ne veut pas dire qu'on devrait dormir sur nos lauriers. On devrait plutôt redoubler d'ardeur et de vigilance. N'est-ce pas, Ladonette?
Elle a continué moi en français ce matin,
oui,
super.
Elle va finir par faire toute cette rubrique en français un jour.
All right, my dear. So what do we have this morning for the update? We know that Cameroon is already in the second phase and the numbers have climbed again.
Yeah, the numbers have climbed again, but we're starting this morning with education.
Okay.
Because the Minister of Secondary Education,
Nalova Lyonga.
She has debunked all the communique that has been circulating around on schools resuming and every other thing. And I want you guys to watch this interview of hers and get what she says.
You know, Cameroonians are always in a hurry. If it is for you, you will get it. We did not stop the classes. The classes were stopped by the head of state, and the head of state will say when classes will be. We are trying to work out the dates, and so if the document that was supposed to be between the ministers, that is basic education and secondary education, comes out, it was supposed to go to the Prime Minister's office. It's not meant for the public. So that document, please ignore it. It is only the Prime Minister, the head of state, who can tell us exactly when classes
you be.
So they should stop informing the public with the wrong ideas. So that document is fake.
Thank you, Madam Minister. Now you have followed.
She says that if anything is supposed to come out, the schools were being ended by the head of state, and it's the head of state that has to pass out information on when the school is supposed to resume. So people should not assume anything, and so we should. Everything, they're still waiting. If there's a sign or if there's improvement in this coronavirus in Cameroon, then everything is going to fall back into place, and the minister, after getting more information from the head of state, would tell the population when schools are supposed to resume and when the other examinations are supposed to hold. So nobody should just assume it.
Mais on peut se demander que s'est-il passé, parce qu'aujourd'hui c'est devenu banal de voir des documents officiels circuler sur la toile. On ne sait pas d'où sortent ces fuites-là. Et il faut dire qu'il y a quand même une sorte de laxisme, parce qu'on en a parlé il y a cela quelques mois et on a même dit que des mesures devraient être prises. Mais aujourd'hui, on continue à voir des correspondances entre des ministres qui se retrouvent sur la toile. On voit des correspondances qui sont même classées secrets, qui se retrouvent sur la toile. Est-ce qu'il n'y a pas une sorte de laxisme de ceux-là même qui devraient prendre des mesures? Parce que, je veux par exemple dire qu'ici à Spectrum Télévision, si le directeur général envoie un correspondant au directeur financier, on connaît la chaîne de procédure pour que cela accède. On sait qui sont ceux qui peuvent avoir accès à cela. Si cela se retrouve sur la place publique, eh bien, on peut prendre ceux-là qu'ils font. Il y en a toujours des petits malins qui s'amusent. Et maintenant, il y en a qui créent même, qui ne font pas que faire fuiter des correspondants, mais qui créent de fausses correspondances et on va dire comme ça, diffuse ces fake news là, et malheureusement il y a des incrédules qui continuent à prendre cela pour vérité vraie. Donc il faut quand même que les uns les autres prennent leurs mesures. Il y a l'Antique également qui a envoyé des messages, je ne sais pas si vous en avez reçu, pour les abonnés d'une certaine compagnie de téléphonie, l'Antique qui demande aux uns et aux autres de faire attention à ce qu'ils publient.
Fake news.
Ils continuent à publier sur la toile parce qu'ils pourraient également être poursuivis. Donc cela contribue malheureusement à désaxer l'orientation donnée par le gouvernement en place.
Yes, that's true. Okay, so let's move further. So the number of cases confirmed in Cameroon, we have over 730 positive confirmed cases, and but anyways, like you said earlier, we have over 60 recoveries. So that's a huge step, and we have over 10 deaths. So it's still small. It's even though no human life should be concerned or considered small, but anyways, in comparison to other countries, we are still we're trying, and we hope everything falls into place and the government puts in more efforts to curb the spread of coronavirus in Cameroon. And some kits have been given to different hospitals to fight against the coronavirus. Please, can we get the picture, Elfix, the picture of the different kits that have been made available by the Ministry of Health. That is not the picture, but I know he's going to put that later. The kits that have been made available to fight against the coronavirus, as you can see, by the Ministry of Health. So it shows us of how prepared the ministry is getting to fight against this pandemic. And it feels like before, at the end, or when all this whole problems get to end, Cameroon will be facing a huge unemployment problem. Yes, because a lot of companies are shutting down their doors because they cannot take care of their personnel again. We spoke with one hotel manager, and he was like he had to put some of his workers out because he cannot afford to pay them, and not just that, because he cannot also even if payment comes, it comes late. So at one point you need to feed their children and every other thing. So now in this pandemic period, people are being advised to be lucrative. Be lucrative and look for what you can do. Yes, so you could meet up the daily needs and everything, because jobs will get so scarce. Companies would just close down. Some will not be able, some will have to cut out their personnel just to keep up with everything.
And this is where most people would really refer a lot to internet, because to them they'll be like, okay, I think that's the deep thing nowadays. You just need to look for a particular way of selling online to attract more customers. But in everything, we just need to be careful. We just need to be vigilant, because of this issue, several people are going to propose several things to you. So they will tell you to get into networking, get into this or that, but then you need to be your own personal judge. Get into something that you actually see it's going to yield fruit. Do not go get scammed. Meanwhile, you don't even have enough for yourself. Let's really be very vigilant, because several people are turning this whole thing for their own gain.
That's true.
Several people want to gain. How can you use such a horrible situation that the world, that our country is going through, to want to make profits for yourself? It's really deplorable, but then we are praying that they would come back to their consciences. Is it done for today?
Yes, it's done. Thank
for
God. Today. I just want to motivate everyone watching us now this morning that regardless of the fact that we hear of so many infected cases and so many deaths, we should also know that in those deaths, there are people that have recovered. We have millions and thousands of people out there that have recovered from coronavirus. So you shouldn't get scared or start to panic when you see that lots of people are getting infected. Just look at the positive side of the story, that there are people that are recovering from it, and you too can recover. Just keep your immune system strong and follow all the basic sanitary measures put in place by the government and the World Health Organization, and together we can fight this coronavirus. Together we can. Okay, thank you very much, Ladonette, for being here. You'll be back again tomorrow. I'll be back again tomorrow. All right, it's the last edition and we are going to dance on set, so please put on your dancing shoes. Yeah, I have it already. If I don't have, I'm going to borrow Etienne's own, but it's oversized, so no problem. Anyways, I don't want you guys to get into your usual wahala this morning. Et fixons quand la pub est juste derrière, on a les informations sur les journaux.
Matama. Oba Poyoga.
Uti yule.
Mbolo. Mountain chubla. Soko biwo. Amba. Menabu na wabuki maholi o. Jamna.
Agazane amyofu.
Abala. Gaga chiangu. Bolon.
Dari jam biko jam. Madala.
Bet mau sepat mau. Meradeo.
Monsieur Sonora là.
Ma fille Andi Lam.
Et bien, du coup.
Gavineur, on l'a top.